Okay, people, let's go ahead and get into this news.
World this week. Donald Trump announcing Truth Social, this business venture he has where he's getting an infusion of cash.
Wait a minute, hold on, what?
A new entrant into this world this week. Donald Trump announcing Truth Social, this business venture he has where he's getting an a new entrant into this world this week. Donald Trump announcing Truth Social, this business venture.
So Donald Trump is launching his own social media platform called Truth Social. What I always told you people, the reason why you see these so-called truthers with these large platforms like Kwame Brown, like Hassan Campbell, like, you know what I'm saying, like Kevin Samuels, you know what I'm saying, like Charlemagne, you know what I'm saying, all of these so-called truthers is not truthers at all. They are truthers that's paid off and under the control of the elites. See, Donald Trump launching this truth platform, you're going to have a lot of motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, thinking that, oh, this is a truther platform. How the fuck you going to go to someone, you know what I'm saying, that is with the cabal, somebody that is in the elites, somebody that is with the shits? How are you going to join their platform thinking that it's all truth? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like to have a Facebook page because they said, oh, it's an invasion of privacy. Well, if you join Donald Trump's platform, you're going to experience the same shit. You know what I'm saying? You cannot go to your enemy for truth because your enemy is not going to give you truth. Do you not know the QAnon movement was paid off by the Trump administration? The QAnon movement. You have that Owens girl, that Owens lady, whatever her name is, Candace Owens lady, she was paid off by them Trump administration. You had a lot of independent social media personalities that was paid off by the Trump administration. And now Trump is launching his own so-called Truth Social. And guess what? You're going to have a lot of dumb idiots on this Truth Social platform thinking it's all about the fucking truth. What a fucking joke.
He has where he's getting an infusion of cash, and he says he's launching a social media operation. It looks just like Twitter, and he also says he's going to launch a media platform, maybe make TV shows. But the big news, Philip, was, okay, he is actually going to launch a version of Twitter. He says he's doing it. He's raising a lot of money doing it. He has lots of Trump fans buy into his stock. Should the press take this seriously?
Yeah, I mean, I think we can't not take it seriously because this is essentially Donald Trump reinstating his direct-to-the-pipeline communication with his base, which was exactly how he was able to gain power in 2015, 2016. But I think what's fascinating about Truth Social in particular is that part of what we haven't talked about yet is the fact that the right is very good at policing technology and media companies as well. They are very adamant about saying, hey, you guys are cracking down on us too hard, you need to scale it back. And that is causing Twitter and Facebook to even say, okay, well, we need to change what we're doing because we don't want to silence the voices which are yelling.
I'm going to give you an example, people. Donald Trump got a social called Truth Social, right? What makes Donald Trump's social media platform different from Facebook? If they will censor you, if the government, so-called, because Facebook is the government, but if the government censors Facebook or put pressure on Facebook to crack down on so-called hate speech and all this other bullshit, what makes you think that Donald Trump's platform is any different? I mean, look what they did to look what they did to what's the name of oh damn, what the fuck is that nigga name? Alex Jones. Look what they did to Alex Jones. He can't go on no platform. He's hard to find unless you know where his platform is at. But yet you have Donald Trump's platform And you best believe Donald Trump's platform is going to be on probably everybody's phone. Just like just like when you buy a new phone, you have, you know what I'm saying, the Truth Social app all on your phone. It's going to be, I mean, come on, man. This is a Jesuit. You got to understand, Donald Trump is a Jesuit. What are the Jesuits? The Jesuits are nothing but the Romans. So Donald Trump falls right along down that line. You don't think, you know what I'm saying, don't be so fucking naive and think that, you know what I'm saying, you joining Donald Trump's platform and think that, you know what I'm saying, oh, you gonna be uncensored. Oh, let's go on Donald Trump platform. We can say what we want to say. Listen, you are going to be a target. Because everybody that is so-called because everybody who joins Donald Trump's platform are all of those who have a difference in opinion. All of those who join Donald Trump's platform is all of those who are so-called considered not going with the system, rebelling against the system. That is all the people that is going to join Donald Trump's platform. And being that all of them rebellious people that is rebelling against the government system is going to join Donald Trump's platform, boom, guess what? The elites got every last one of you all where they want you. Because you best believe the same ones that is joining Donald Trump's platform is the same one that is rebelling against the system. And best believe those are the same ones that is rebelling against the vaccines. Guarantee you, I say about 90% of all of the Trump supporters are the same ones that is the ones that is really rebelling against the vaccines and the rebelling against gun control. All of those are the rebellious ones. So now they got you all instead of, you know what I'm saying, this is how they number you. This is how they number you for the slaughter. Now they got you all in one spot, all on one platform, Truth Social. And you best believe you got to sign up for Truth Social. They got all your date of birth. They got all your information, all your tweets that's going out, because it's just like Twitter. So all your tweets that's going out on Truth Social, they monitoring all of the rebellious ones. So if they want to destroy you, they know exactly where to go to get you.
At us the loudest. Essentially what Trump's platform allows him to do then is it allows him to say, hey, this is the place where you're not going to be censored in the way that Twitter and Facebook are. And it creates, Make America Great Again was always about elevating this idea that you could say whatever you wanted to say and, go back to the old times when the rules didn't apply. And that's what Trump's now promising with his new platform.
What about you, Mara? Are you taking it seriously?
I am. It would be very easy to discredit this, right? Because you could.
A lot of people already have. They say it's a joke.
Absolutely. It would be easy to dismiss it as a joke because, Donald Trump arguably has not created a successful business. Running a social media platform is a business, and it's not an easy business. However, I think that would be just as much.
Yes, Donald Trump have not ran he have ran a successful business because his motherfucking casinos is very successful, right? I know some people say, well, he done had bankruptcies, but did they fall? You have AOL went through bankruptcies, but where is AOL at? It's no more. AOL done changed through so many different other companies' hands. You know what I'm saying? Time Warner had AOL. You know what I'm saying? Verizon had AOL. But yet Donald Trump had all of these different bankruptcies for his companies, but yet his companies is still successful. So by that woman said, well, Donald Trump haven't had a successful business. Yes, he have. He have one to this day. So what are you saying? What are you saying, woman? And running a social media platform, you say Donald Trump haven't had the opportunity to run a social media platform. Well, Donald Trump's name is just on the platform. Donald Trump's image is just behind the platform. But it's not Donald Trump that's doing this. It is the elites that's doing this so that they can get all of you rebellers in one spot. Instead of searching for you rebellers, they got you in one spot.
of a mistake as dismissing his candidacy for presidency, and we all saw that was something that should have been taken seriously. And there is a lot of potential here. You have a man who is the de facto leader of 75 million Americans who feel very strongly about him, who feel very strongly about their freedoms, who are very upset about the fact that he's been kicked off these platforms, and him having a direct tie to his audience that no one can police is a very, very scary thought.
So where do we end up, Oliver? Where are we going to be a year from now? If he launches this thing, where are we going to be? Just even more of one America, two different worlds, split right down, with just no overlap at all?
I mean, if it succeeds, perhaps you see some sort of more of a splintering of the information.
You're skeptical. You said if he succeeds.
I mean, this is coming from the person who couldn't even manage to run a successful blog for more than a month. Right. Okay. So, and this has been tried time and time again. You know, there are a lot of people who have put a lot of money into trying to create a right-wing social media platform, and they have really not succeeded so far. So I would say in the skeptical camp here. But if anyone can do it, maybe it is the former president. He has this big built-in base. We'll see if he.
No. I know somebody right now that got a very successful left-winger social media site that is just like Facebook. It's just like Facebook, and it's very successful, and it's 100% uncensored. Yes, 100% uncensored. So yes, people can run a successful uncensored Facebook clone or a Twitter clone, because that's basically what it is. Donald Trump is building a Twitter clone. Back in, you know what I'm saying? Back when, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, I had a PayPal clone website. I had a website that's just like PayPal, you know what I'm saying, that does the same functions as PayPal does, and people sign up to my website to buy and sell. And they can use my website as a merchant service to exchange payments. Yes, it was called securedpaysystems.com. Yeah, that was my website. So yes, you can run a successful cloned website. You know what I'm saying? But in these days and times, will the elites allow you to run a successful clone website and it be as big as Facebook and Twitter? That's the question there.
Can actually pull it off. You know, right when you launched it, it was immediately hacked and defaced. So again, I'm in the skeptical category. If he does launch it, I think it will really, again, just splinter the information economy.
What the fuck you mean if he does launch it? If you say that he got a whole lot of investors investing in this damn Facebook, of this Twitter platform, then of course he's gonna launch it. What do you think? He's gonna just take the people's money and just run with it? What do you think? He's Bernard Madoff? If he got all these people investing in his platform, he's going to launch it.
Even further.
When he said he's going to launch TV shows, I thought, that exists. It's called Fox News. Trump TV exists. It's called Newsmax and One American News. Yeah. It's an incredibly crowded market. I mean, don't you find that, Philip? You track this world. It's in a very crowded space.
Yeah, it is. You know, I mean, it's just, I'm curious. There's always going to be this appetite for things that people want to hear, right? And, you know, part of the reason that Facebook is so successful is because people hear the things they want and then they can share that with other people as well. So it's not just the algorithm, it's also people consciously choosing to share these things, of course. Donald Trump entering into this new social media space allows him to inject more of that stuff into the calculus and into the conversation that people can then amplify. He's very frustrated. I mean, I like to refer to this as his vertigo moment for the old Jimmy Stewart movie where he lost his first true love, which is Twitter. Now he's recreating Twitter because he's desperate to be back in this conversation, and this, if nothing else, will certainly have a, again, that direct pipeline, which could be problematic.
And amid all the talk about Facebook and YouTube and how these platforms are hurting society, it makes me think, okay, well, if Facebook didn't exist, Bookface would exist. If Twitter didn't exist, Bitter would exist. Trump's going to make his own platform. That maybe the issue is not entirely just the sites, it's ourselves. Is that fair? And we gotta look inward. Some of this is about ourselves, and you know. All right.
All right, that's good. Okay, you know what to do. Hit that like button. Hit that follow button if you're new to this podcast. Turn on your notification bells. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. And if you want to tune into our Bible study classes, which we have Bible study classes every evening, Monday night at 9, Tuesday night at 9, and Wednesday night at 9 Eastern Standard Time, send me a friend request to my Facebook page, which is PSTR Michael Smith. And that's on Facebook. That's PSTR Michael Smith, and that's on Facebook.